So, folks, it's been 23 years since Shanta has returned to Trinidad. And today she is in Tobago. Okay? So I want to find out from Tony and Shanta how you feel about having some of these fruits here that you have. I mean, of course, watermelon you would have in New York, right?
Yeah.
What was the quality like as compared to what you had today?
Okay. Well, this quality of this watermelon that we had today, it is really nice compared to the ones that we have out in New York. Why I would say that is it may be small, but it's sweet, and you get a more pure taste as the one in New York. You don't get that. It is not as sweet as this one. It may be bigger than this, but you don't get that sweetness as what it has. Yeah.
So the ones in New York, where were they imported from?
Well, I don't
Mexico,
really know.
maybe?
Could be Mexico, Puerto Rico, one of those places.
Ah.
Yeah, it is nice, but like on a real hot day, you cut up some and put it in the fridge and you can eat it. But like I said, a real sweet watermelon,
Yeah.
Trinidad have it.
Right.
Yes.
So are you feeling warm, my dear? I see you're fanning away there.
I'm always warm. I'm always hot.
What? Very good.
And especially when when the weather is like this. But you know what? I enjoy it. It's good to get away from the cold for a little bit. I mean, it's not that cold right now, but it's getting there. And it's the month of October, so you know, as it goes on, it will be getting colder. No, it's we're in September. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I'm so sorry. Next month is October.
I know you're
Why
tired.
am I running down the year?
You're tired. You had a long day, you know.
I'm tired. I had a wonderful afternoon at the beach, and I'm a bit tired, so I'm sorry.
You tell me, you haven't had a Caribbean bath in the sea, a swim rather, for how many years? 22 years?
22 years, yes.
What was it like to go back into the at Mount Irving? What was it like for you to dip your head under that Caribbean water?
Oh my goodness, it's a dream come true again after 22 years.
Yes.
Because I love my Caribbean water, and I just love it. I was so happy. I was overwhelmed
You behave
with
like
joy.
like a happy child, man.
Yes, I behave like a happy child. Oh my
Tony, what was it like for
goodness.
you to be again in our waters?
Man, I love it. I really do love it. You know what? It's 22 years we've been living in New York, and I never been there. I never had a sea bath in 22 years. We went all South Beach, Florida, and I never even touched your water with my foot. For what reason, I really don't know. I wait until I come back home. This
Nothing
water,
better than home stuff.
sweet home, and nothing. This water is really different. Really, I love it. You know, no special reason that I didn't bathe in New York or Florida, but I don't know what happened. I didn't bathe here, but here is a real deal. I love it. I couldn't wait to come home to really
Loyalty
hit
to
this
your
sea.
country. You know.
Yes, loyalty. That's the
to
word.
your country.
Yeah, loyalty.
That if I have to do it, it has to be at home.
Yes.
Maybe that's what it is. And for you, you think it is loyalty to your country.
It is. You know, I could have well, I love the sea water. So, but it's the water over there and here is way different. You know, so as Tony said, we never bathe in the beach, but we go all the time. You know, we have a lot of outings and stuff. So we go at the beach a lot, but it's just that I don't like the water over there. For what reason, I don't know.
I see a lot of sharks come pretty
And
close.
there's a lot of shark come
Shark infested
close to the
water,
shore. So I don't want to be eaten by a shark if I was, you know, and I can't come to my country in my water to bathe. No, so I just wait.
But you know,
You
you
know?
ever hear them say, in Florida, shark eat man, but in Trinidad, man
Man
eat
eat
shark.
shark.
Well,
Yes.
I wanted to eat the shark instead of the shark eat me.
So you have to get the Maracas Bay. Bacon shark.
That's
Bacon
it.
shark.
That's
That's
right.
it.
That's
Yeah.
right.
You've had bacon shark in your past years that
Oh
you.
yeah, a lot of bacon shark.
Uh,
But I'm gonna go to the Maracas to get a bacon shark over there. Yeah, so I want to eat the shark. I don't want the shark to eat me. That's why I never bathe in the Florida waters.
what was it like to have a guava today?
That guava
Mm.
is very, very sweet, organic. It's organic. It's special. And I must say, I haven't eaten a guava for many, many years
Can you imagine
until
that?
today.
Mm.
And it's
So-
a good thing that you got special.
Yeah,
It's a special Cayenne
it's
guava.
very, very special. Yes,
So
I
it
guess
was
it's
worth the wait,
crafted, so it was worth waiting for this guava.
It's a cayenne guava, right? Cayenne
It was
guava.
worth it.
You bought this in Trinidad, right, Louise?
Yes, Caroline,
Oh
across
yes.
the bridge there.
Yes.
Yes.
Right,
But
right, right.
before, it's on the way to before the bridge. We stopped to get where we got the callaloo bush,
Yes, we bought the callaloo bush. We bought a lot of
Okras.
vegetables. Yeah.
and then
And
so-
then
Wow.
I did. You bought the guavas, and I said, "Oh my God, this thing, you know, it looks so good." But we cut it today, and it's sweet. I would like to, you guys, if you guys could have one too.
You did a wonderful job on the callaloo.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, but I noticed you never put the spoon in to stir it as Mama Louise would do.
No, I warned her before.
Ah.
Do not put no spoon or nothing in the pot.
Uh,
Let's put it there and leave it until I tell you to put the spoon in. But everybody cooks differently, you know?
right.
But that's my way of cooking callaloo. I don't like to put spoon or anything like a wooden spoon or the dal gutni or what you call it. Just no, not yet. I let everything simmer down, really cook well,
melt.
and yeah, melt down, simmer down, low, and then to,
Sizzle.
use the swizzle stick or whatever to.
So what are your
And-
favorite dishes that you would cook back in New York?
Bacon shark.
The
We make a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do make a lot of stuff.
Cow foot soup, which is cow heel soup.
uh,
We make corn soup, pigtail,
Chicken foot soup.
chicken foot soup, and we does catering also. So
really?
whosoever need a good dish, tasty, good caterers, we are good caterers.
Good cook,
Yeah.
good chef.
You know, this is
Mm.
self-praise is no praise, but this time I'm taking this opportunity to praise myself to say I can cook.
Yeah.
Yes.
For you.
Yeah.
So you cook dal puri, paratha, all that stuff?
As a roti, no, I
No.
more do the Creole dishes. Like I do a lot of Indian dish, but the roti stuff I don't get into that much because that's a lot of heat.
Mm.
The roti, yeah. But I do all the curry, chicken, goat, duck, you know, everything else but the roti.
Curry, stew.
You know, dal, rice, everything.
yeah,
And as a
grill,
Creole dishes,
fry,
callaloo, pork, chicken, fish, whatever you want, yes, you can come get it. That's mine.
So when you say that you cater, who are your clients really?
Well, like
know
those
the
guys who the cricket side, you know, like in New York, there's a lot of during the summertime, you know, there's a lot of wind ball cricket going on, and if they want the order, you know, what side want to order, they call me up and they order.
Mm.
So I do all the catering for the side who call me, you know. And
We have fun.
if there's parties, anyone have parties or little gathering functions and stuff,
Baby showers.
baby showers, I mean, they call me, I do the catering for them. You know, it's affordable, I don't charge much, you know. I work with the people, and most of all, I like when they call me and they say that was good. I don't really fight the money much, you know. My thing is make sure the people is happy about their food, you know. And as long as they're happy, well, I'm happy.
But in the land of baseball, American baseball, basketball,
Mhm.
how is cricket shaping up now? there?
And then New York, in America,
Uh-huh.
yeah, it's looking good because they have America have a lot of they have a lot of hardball cricket that is going on during the summertime, and I think they have a cricket team also.
Really?
But it make up of a lot of not only the Americans. I think they don't have much Americans playing the cricket, but they have a lot of people from India, Pakistan, the Caribbean, like Trinidad, Guyana. We have a lot of players that make up that American side.
Mm.
Yeah. So it is more or less building. It's coming on.
And women football is a big thing over there?
Yeah, well, the American women's football, the soccer,
Yes.
that's really coming on strong. They can play. Those ladies can play.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's coming on good. Yeah.
Very good, very good.
So,
So have you had this fruit? This fruit they call the dragon fruit. Have you ever had that?
No.
well, I never look at it because New York have it.
Mm.
But I always say that's a overgrown beetroot. For me, I always say,
Incidentally, it tastes a little bit like beetroot.
you see, I
Well,
always say
it's
that was an
delicious, you know,
overgrown.
it's delicious.
Well, if it's good for the blood, I'm gonna have a piece.
Right.
Sure,
So
sure.
we are going to partake of some of it
Yeah.
tonight.
Yes.
Sure.
Mm-hmm, of course, of course.
Right. So
I love healthy stuff, you know.
I will do the cutting and the peeling.
I want to see how this is done.
Now I'm not too
But
sure.
this is interesting to me because I never even see the inside of this thing.
Okay.
Knife.
We got it in New York, but we never think about buying it and trying it.
A Caesar Bola. A Caesar Bola.
That's the
You
chef.
might have seen the name.
One of the
One of the.
Asisha,
A-
think
Asisha.
She gave us
Asisha.
this a while ago,
Yeah, I
and
saw when she gave it to you guys.
look at that. Look at that.
You see how it looks like
It
beetroot?
does look like beetroot, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you're right.
And it actually tastes like beetroot. Well, you know, we like the 50-50 situation.
Yes.
But that's
But-
not 50-50.
but
That's,
your daughter-
that's 75-25.
Right. So, but saying that you all have never had it before, so we're going to give you all a little more than 50.
No, I would like 25. You can have 50,
You guys can have
50.
the 50.
You guys could have
We'll
the
have the
50
25.
and give us the 25.
Because you're not too sure if you might
I'm
like
not
it.
too sure
Yes.
if I
It's
might like
a
it.
delicious fruit. Honestly, I'm sure you'll like it.
This kind of
Yeah,
remind me of
the-
the it's the mommy seaport.
Just let me taste a little piece.
It feel like the
Thank
mommy
you.
apple, the mommy seaport.
Yeah, okay, fine.
Mm-hmm.
Try that. Excuse my fingers.
No problem.
Oh wow,
It's good.
this is yummy.
Exotic.
It's
Yes.
really good.
Whoa.
Yes. It's a beautiful fruit.
Yeah, for something that I wasn't looking at
Mm.
all the time, it really tastes
So when
good.
you go back now, you know that you'll have to add this to one of your fruits.
Mhm.
Delicious.
But you have any idea what it is really good for?
Well, you'll have to do
You have to
some
research.
do some research.
Here you go, darling.
There are some little seeds in here.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
That's really
This
crunchy.
piece is for me.
It's really
Wow.
crunchy and you know it's
Mm.
amazing. Amazing fruit.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
And when you think
Mm.
it's a cacti,
Hmm?
it grows on like a cactus plant, you know.
Oh wow.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, our neighbor has a lovely tree to the back. Done a nice
So
job.
is that
People, I would like you guys to try this fruit.
If
It's
you
really
never
good.
try it as yet,
Try
Try
it.
it.
It's sweet.
this is my
it's
first
crunchy.
time, and it really is
Yeah.
nice. It is
Really
nice. Try it.
delicious.
Really
good.
delicious.
Please
Yeah.
try it.
it has a beetroot flavor?
Hmm
Mm. It is delicious.
So you know what? Maybe I'll take 50-50 now.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Mm-mm.
Go right ahead. We can't put it into the fridge.
You're
No,
going to have it in the morning?
no, Luis. Let's clean it up now.
Okay.
Honestly.
Okay, cut it. Share it in 4, 25. 25 each.
So, Azisha,
Yes.
this your fruit has remained for 1 week
But Lasana did say, the longer it
That-
stays in the fridge, the better it is.
Better
Sweet
get
it is,
sweeter,
right?
yeah, right? It get much riper.
So I guess you guys saved this the best part for me. And
Well,
Tony,
25. That's right.
Well, I would
both
like to
of
think
us,
so. I would
because
like,
it's really sweet.
I would like to think that we saved it for you, but perhaps we forgot it in the fridge.
Oh my God!
No, 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 Nancy.
Well, you know what? You forgot it for a good reason.
That's right,
No,
that's
no,
right.
no, Nancy.
You
I
forgot it for a
thought
good reason.
that I wanted for them to have an experience that they probably never
Well, you
had
see, I
before.
thought we already forgot it, and my conscience was telling me I cannot fool this dear lady from New York, neither this gentleman from New York. So I was
That's
saying,
good.
we forgot it in the fridge, but Louis admits that that's not how it is.
Yeah.
She actually saved it for you guys.
Okay, thank you,
napkin.
Louis. We appreciate this.
Yeah, I can't take the praise either.
Let me get some napkins.
Thank you, Louise. Thank you,
It is
Lance.
delicious. No? You're most welcome. Mm-hmm.
This is nice.
Thank you, Azija.
Asisha,
Azija.
Oh,
Thank
right,
you,
yes.
Azija.
you could shout out to some of the people you normally talk to on mornings, you know.
Hi, Hanifa. Hi, Lydia.
Shout out to Lydia.
Shout out to you guys. Judy T. Dolly. I haven't been on a live for.
Susie,
Oh,
Allison,
Susie, Allison.
Patricia, as you said. Mhm.
Dale Tech and family.
And then Kim and the kids.
Lyndon and family.
And
Lasana.
the three ducklings.
The three ducklings.
And
Alice and the
Alice.
three ducklings. Shout out to you guys.
Mhm.
We in Tobago.
Yay!
Having
Eating
fun,
dragon
digging it
Having
up.
fun and eating dragon fruit and watermelon. And you know what? Yay! Guava.
The guava looks so much like a
So-
mango.
Yeah.
It's really
yes.
nice. It's
The size
sweet.
of a mango, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And you-
you know what? We will eat peace for you guys.
And you remember you say you have to say something to Lydia.
Hi, Jen. Lydia, your food was really delicious.
Yes, really
That
awesome.
you-
Awesome.
Compliment to the chef.
Mhm.
It was really good. We had that
The
for
next
the
morning.
next morning
For breakfast.
for breakfast.
Mhm.
And you remind me of my mom's cooking. Spicy. Oh my God, it was really good.
Really tasty.
And what about
delicious.
it? Fried
And
rice.
oh my goodness.
You hadn't had that for
Lydia,
about 22 years
that
too.
fried rice hit the spot, girl.
Mhm.
You know,
That's
there was a
excellent.
little bit left in the fridge, and Sana took it out and said he's gonna throw it away. I said, you better don't touch that fried rice.
Hmm.
Put it back. And now Mama Lou is looking for the fried rice this morning, and there is no fried rice, so we don't know.
It went dry.
It went dry.
And it's not at the edge.
But Lydia, you
And then
did
we
a
dumped it.
great job, girl. Thank you so much again.
Mhm, mhm.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Hope to see you soon.
So,
Hi, Jen. Oh, I forget Jen. Hi, Jen. And all those other subscribers, if I didn't mention you guys, forgive me, but I'm so full, I'm tired.
I think you did a great
And,
job.
and Mama Lou is still feeding me. Can you believe this?
have you ever met, would you like to meet Farmer Harry?
Oh, hi, Farmer Harry.
Definitely.
Oh my goodness,
You
we
know
would
what?
love to meet you.
Farmer Harry, after we spoke to Lyndon, he was the second guy we spoke to after
Yeah.
Lyndon. Lyndon was the first one we spoke to, and Farmer Harry after. And after Farmer Harry, we come and speak to Mr. Batts. So
Ah.
those were the people
So you actually spoke to Mr. Batts?
Mr. Batts.
Yeah, we did.
Yes.
And he told us that you guys could come up, and you know, if you want to spend a night, I'll prepare breakfast, and you
No,
know,
that was Mr. Harry.
Mr.
Farmer
Harry.
Harry tell us
Farmer
that.
Harry told
But
us that.
Mr. Bat was a man of very few words. He never said much,
No.
you know. But he spoke to us, and he didn't stay too long.
He was a man of action.
A
More
man
than
of
words.
action, yes, yes.
More
I
than words,
realize that.
honestly.
That was a more action.
Yes,
No
but
words.
so Farmer Harry, but he told us, whenever we come to Trinidad, we can come by him, night over, and when he wake up in the morning, he'll fix us breakfast.
He does.
Organic,
He
Organic.
does a good
Everything
job.
is from the garden.
He does a good job.
So he does a good job. I see he do some cooking already, and he does a good job. Those roti he make. Well, actually, he say he was a roti maker in his younger days. So you can see it's a true he's speaking, because those rotis
Well,
look
maybe
really
we'll go spend
delicious.
some time
So
with him
maybe
a
we'll
day.
before we go back to
half
New
a day
York,
or something.
maybe
I
we'll
love
go
this,
give him a
I
check.
love the pulp in it.
Yeah.
It's really
It's
good.
really crunchy.
You can try the skin too. You can lick the skin if you like.
No, I think that's a little bit too much now.
Well,
So-
so nothing more for the night. You're gonna just go to bed.
No, that's it. You know what I just gave Mama Lou? Tell them what I just gave you, and you never had that.
In all my years growing up, I never had. She says, I'm going to warm a roti, dal puri roti,
That's Sita's roti?
Sita's dal puri,
Uh-huh.
and she's going to have scrambled eggs with it. I said, eggs with roti? When I think of dal puri, I think about curry chicken or goat or duck. I
Eggs.
never would think about egg. Egg is for toast bread.
But you know, dalpuri goes good with
anything.
with cheese too. I've had it with peanut butter.
What, like,
Yes.
you
So we
realize
shared
you think-
50-50.
Yes,
dal
I
puri
think
and fry egg.
Fry egg 50-50, and the boys decided they were good enough. They didn't want any. So we went 50-50.
Yes. With a little
And how was the taste? Did you
sauce.
enjoy it?
It was delicious.
Oh, great.
It was delicious.
I know.
Well, from looking at the plate, you should know.
Yes, man. we ate it before Nancy started the video.
Oh yes, we should
Yes.
have kept it a little bit. But then you know what? We didn't have no more to share because we was really hungry.
Of course, of course, of course. Tony, if I may, I saw today that you showed me where you how did you enjoy the crossing with the Galleon? Was it the Galleon what? Passage, the Galleon passage. We got down there for 5 o'clock, and then we fortunately got onto the Galleon passage coming to Tobago, and that gave us an entire day advantage, right?
Yes. Yes.
And how did you enjoy that ride on that vessel?
But you know what? This was my first ever boat ride in my life. I never had a boat ride before. There was always a funny feeling that I would not be able.
And imagine your son has a boat.
Yes. My son has a boat in New York,
Always.
and he's always asking me, "Daddy, come, let's go. You would like it. I don't drive that boat hard, and you would like it." But for some reason, I don't feel it wasn't a right time to go on that
Okay.
boat, you know.
But you were
But-
comfortable on the Galleon passage?
It was a great ride. It was beautiful. I really feel like, hey, when I reached, I wanted more ride. It wasn't enough. Maybe we
that
should
right?
go back to Trinidad one time.
Wow.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
you
it
know,
was really good. And I say maybe I might get sick. I might feel my stomach might roll, but there was nothing like that. It was just smooth
Yeah, it was
sailing all the way. Even going through the
focus.
Bocas,
Mm.
it was nothing. I say it was gonna be some high waves throwing this boat up and down, but it was really nice. I enjoyed it.
That's what it used to be years
Yeah.
ago.
So to be honest, yeah, man, I will ride it any day now.
Right here.
But
So-
Tony, I really admire that when we were making arrangements for you all coming on this vacation, I told you that, well, you said, I will go, but I'm going on plane.
Yes.
And I said, well, and then Shanta said, but I would like to have the boat experience. And I said, well, we will really need to go by the boat, because if we want to take the car, we have to go by the boat.
Yeah.
And you said, okay, although I am not feeling comfortable about going on the boat, I will compromise so that my dear wife Shanta could have the experience on the boat.
Yes.
Because Santa would not have come on the boat without you.
Without me, yes.
She would have fly.
Yes,
With you.
definitely.
So it's wonderful that you had that kind of consideration for your wife and compromise.
Yes.
And look at how now you both enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I saw you all holding hands, not because you were afraid, but it was a romantic moment.
Yes, it was. Because listen, that was not an ice break. That was ice melting there with me, you know. Yeah. So that was really. But you know what? I have to say this. This is, you know, I know Shanta would do the same for me. You know that without asking a question, I know she would do that for me. So we gotta be there for each other, and no matter what, that's why we can bend the rules a little. You know, this is not even a rule. This is a pleasure to do this for her. She wanted me to come along, and I did it. You know,
And
and
you both enjoyed it.
yeah, like I said, I know if she have to do that for me, she will do it without a doubt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I enjoy, and we enjoyed it so much in your presence, you guys. We had a terrific time. Everyone was laughing and jolly, you know. I forget I was in that boat. And how much 1,000 feet down in water. I didn't even remember that. Yeah. Yes.
So to go back a little to your Shanta, I won't be long again. I won't be
No,
long
no, no,
again.
you go ahead. It's fine.
Louis, can you
Yeah, we
get
enjoyed
can you
it.
get a bottle of water,
No,
please?
no, no, I'm fine. I'm good.
You okay?
But I think that's a good idea.
Okay.
We can all have some water.
So in the meantime, Tony, you these drinks that you used to prepare for your clients,
Just bring me back the
what
plate.
kind of drinks were they really?
Mama Ludi plate. I'll be
Yeah,
fine.
back in New York, yeah, there used to be, well, a lot of Caribbean. Actually, I used to only do Caribbean drinks.
Caribbean drinks.
Yes, that's like, I used to do Moby, orange juice, grapefruit juice, sorrel, soursop, peanut punch, passion fruit, Simos.
Mm.
Those were my drinks. And I was doing very well with it.
So what was your work schedule like to prepare all these drinks and move out with it on a daily basis?
Yeah, well, it didn't take much time because I had everything prepared, you know. I get so accustomed doing that, like within an hour and a half, I used to have all that prepared.
Really?
Yeah, within 1 hour and a half. All my drinks done make out, and I bottle everything, label it and everything, and ready to be sold the next day.
Mm.
And it was doing very well. Not that anyone stopped me, but there was some renovation going on at our
Okay.
home.
So we hold it up.
So we
held
had
it up
a
for
sip.
a while.
Hold it up for a while, but maybe, well, we're stepping into winter now, so nobody want cold juice winter this time.
Girls are making coffee.
Yeah, they want coffee and corn soup, and so this is what we're gonna focus on right now. Our soups again. Yeah, this is what we're gonna start to focus on again. Yeah, back at our soup.
Very good, very good.
And like I say, we do catering. Anyone wanna get in contact? Can I give my number?
Sure.
Okay, anyone want to get in contact with us? It's 929-500-6123. That's 929-500-6123. Ask for Tony or Shanta.
Very good,
And
very
we're willing
good.
to work with you guys. Affordable price. And the most important thing,
taste.
you will get great taste, and you will get great food for your money.
Good for your money. Very
Yes.
good, very good, very good, very good.
Taste.
So I heard a little while ago there about you holding hands and coming across the seas. It's nice at your advanced age in marriage that you could still find your wife's hand.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm?
Yes,
I think that's a wonderful thing, you know.
it is.
These
It
days
is.
people are afraid to declare that they're married,
Yes.
right?
I don't know
Their
for
conscience seems to be bothering them about marriage.
Yes.
And they're drifting away from the knowledge that, hey, we are a married couple.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Very good. You can rest my there, darling. Yeah.
So we'll have this for breakfast then.
That sounds good.
Sure.
Well, I mean, not for breakfast, but part of the breakfast.
Part of the breakfast, yes.
So, what do you think? You think people's consciences are pretty... when I talk about conscience, I'm talking about that inner self that comes out and tells you, hey, I am not being fair, I am not being right about things, I'm not doing things that I should do. I begin to feel guilty. That's a good conscience, right? A good conscience will help a good marriage, will help to create a good marriage.
Yes.
But if a conscience is really dull and it gets duller day by day, then marriage is going to be a difficult thing to pursue.
Absolutely.
How has it been? I mean, what can you share? What can you share of your 38 years to inspire young people in marriage?
Well, to be honest, getting to 38 years of marriage is not an easy thing. There's a lot of ups and downs. There's a lot of hard days, tough days, and a lot of good ones too. You go along as it comes, but you must have a good understanding, you and your wife, or as in this, your wife and you, whatever way it goes, But the thing is understanding. You have to have love, and you have to put yourself in your partner's place, the position that like I will have to try to put myself into Shanta place to feel how she feel or think how she think. And if you can do that, definitely you will have a good marriage. You gotta have a good conscience. Your conscience must be able to say, hey, I tell Shanta something. That wasn't right. Right away, you could go back and say sorry. Because we didn't get to 38 years like that. And up to today, as Louis see it, I can still hold her hand freely and say, I don't have to be afraid. I love my wife. I love the dust she walk. Until death do us part, I will love my wife. I don't care what. My children could be there. Who could be there? What? That is their mother. My wife, I love her till death do us part. And there's no one and nothing can stop that. And I know, and I can say she feels the same way about me. Yes.
Well, I don't want to press the point, but you do feel the same way about it, right?
Of course, I do. I can't do it without him.
Yeah.
Even though if I go to my son's house in Pennsylvania, I love him to come along with me, or I go anywhere else, I love him to come along with me. He's my other half.
Okay.
So if I go anywhere, only on my job, well, it's obvious your job, but like on a vacation or a weekend, you love, or anywhere else, shopping, or whatever, wherever else, but I love him to come along with me.
So, can you give young married couples a word of advice? I know that you honed in on your experience and its togetherness, but I'm going to wrap this up now. What would you tell young people who are really in love, who are struggling to maintain that love, who want to have, a family life? What would you say in a nutshell, more or less?
Okay. Marriage come by honesty. You must be honest with each other, open to each other, willing to hear each other. Like I just say, you have to put yourself in work out your differences. Yeah, that's it. And you will have a good marriage. Nobody says marriage is perfect, but as I just say, you have to listen to each other and have trust in each other. Pray together, because a family that pray together stays together. Put God first in your marriage, and you will be good. If you look to fool around, then you wouldn't have a marriage. Yeah, you will have problems along that way. Yeah. So, in order to have a good marriage and a successful marriage, put God first, and you will see He's the head of your marriage, and put Him first, and you will have a good marriage. That's my thinking, and I think that is how I do it. I always think about God. Whenever something bad come and look, sometimes here you have a heated argument with your spouse, and you say, I feel like you just pack up and go. But when you think, hey, what God will do with it, or what God will think about you.
It doesn't make sense leaving when you have
That's
an
not the
argument
answer.
with each other.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But if, as young couples, if you guys argue, you should try and make up as soon as you can. Do not sleep on it. Well, I'm telling you guys from experience, because in my earlier days I did it, and it doesn't make sense. Just say sorry and let it whatever drop, make up, hug, and make back up. It's a lot of young people now, they don't know what marriage is all about. They just married because they want to get married.
Yep.
Now they come and they have kids, you know, and then they argue, they fight, you know. The kids there, they feel so hurt. So these people, as young people, I would advise, please share the love. Love is very number one to share in your marriage. And you guys will live good. As Tony said, respect each other.
Yeah, you
Respect
must
have a
respect
lot to
each
do with it.
Definitely.
You must respect
Definitely.
each other as a husband and a wife.
Mhm.
And the love and love. Share a lot of love. Pray together. A family prays together, stays together. You know, if you hurt your husband or you hurt your wife, you know, you just
Don't be over pride. Don't be too big pride.
drop the
Always-
pride. Drop the
always-
pride. We
always
have
put
to
away
drop
the
our
pride.
pride.
Yeah, throw that pride.
I
behind
had a
and
lot of pride.
Apologize and
I had a lot
you
of
might
pride.
be right.
And I dropped my pride.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? It strengthens your marriage when you do these things. If you have a problem, you don't leave and go. You stay at your home and you solve it with your wife or your child or your family. You know, you solve the problem. You don't leave and go, because if you leave and go, it wouldn't solve the problem. When you come back, it's still there. So, young people, try hard
Yeah.
and apply from the older ones,
I
the
tell you.
experience.
I tell you, it's like 38 years, and I am
Uh-huh.
looking forward to another 38 years.
Well, hello.
Yeah, 38, and I'm looking forward. Because I tell you, when Shanta, we get married, she was in 18 years. And I'm telling you, at 18 years, she was really, she now,
We had a lot of ups and downs. It
she was a
wasn't
kid
easy.
still for me. You know, but she worked, we worked together really hard. And she matured so much. Yeah, you know, she
Yeah, I was very
matured so
very
much.
immature.
You know, we had our first son,
Really
Sanjay.
immature.
At an early age, she had him. You know, and she was a real mother. She, and up to now,
What did I
she's
get
a
mature?
mother. She to our kids,
Maybe
and
after I had
it's really, I can't, the words can't describe it. But anyhow,
my second
Um,
kid.
we did well.
After I had my second
And I,
kid.
like I said, I plan for another 38 years and longer than that. Too.
Very
Yes,
good, very good.
yes.
Okay, Shanta, I'm going to release you now so that you can go inside and hold hands.
I can hold hands right now.
Oh, that's so wonderful. That's so wonderful.
I hug. I love to cuddle. So I could be anywhere at any time,
That's the
and
thing.
he's there. I will hug and I will cuddle. You know.
And I advise all young people to do the same thing.
Yeah.
I have my sons, and I know they would
Yeah.
look at this because I did
Yes.
tell them follow the channel, and I know them, and I am advising my sons right now, do this what me and your mom is doing, and you got your marriage and everything.
Hug
will
your
work out
wives.
fine. Hug
Hold
your
their
wife. Let them know
hands.
you love them.
Give them a
No
kiss.
matter what the situation.
Play with their hair. Do like your dad.
Yeah.
Scratch my hair. Dry my hair.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so you used to all those
all
things.
that. When she come home in
Yes.
the evening and the night and she foot is hurting, I take the Vicks, whatever I have to
He
take.
rubbed my
I rub her
feet.
feet.
He massaged my feet. He
Yeah.
gave me a massage.
Yeah.
You know, he's
Yeah.
a great husband. And I want my 4 sons to be great husbands to my daughter-in-laws,
Yeah.
because I have wonderful daughter-in-laws.
Mm-hmm.
And I have great grandkids, beautiful grandkids.
So, for the young people out there, please follow our suit.
And every
You will not regret it. It will work. Don't give up on your marriage. Don't let 6 months pass and you want a divorce, and 1 year pass. You want. Let this
No.
be a lifetime till death do you part. That is what you're married for. Till death
Spend
do
the
us.
rest of your life
The rest-
together.
Spend
For
the rest
better
of
or
your
for
life
worse.
better, for worse, sickness over, death do us part. This is it.
Tell me now. I was about to end this, but my thoughts are spreading out a bit now.
Oh my
You
God.
come.
I
yeah.
appreciate all your advice, and I believe Louise and we practice a lot of things that you just shared. What about when it gets really difficult for a young couple, and they really seem to be hitting rock bottom? What would you advise then?
I said it just now. I said before. You turn to God. God is the middle and the center.
Praise.
Without Him, without God in your life, You will hit rock bottom and you will stay at the bottom. You will not be able to float again. But when you have God,
But
He can
God
do all things.
Mhm.
Yeah, He can take you from the bottom and bring you right back on top.
From zero to hero.
So
Back.
my best
Yeah.
advice to young people:
Yeah.
seek God first, and everything will come just where you want it. God is the answer.
So would you agree to a mediator in certain respect? People talk about marriage counseling. Um, does that how does that appeal to you? Like marriage counseling, you think it works really?
Yeah, it will work, yes, because a lot of people feel, if they go to marriage counselors, that it will help them. I don't have a problem with that. You can go and get some professional help to see a marriage counselor also. But I will always say, what is the sense if you go to a marriage counselor and you don't practice it? You gotta put it in your life. You gotta keep this in your life. If he tell you, listen, hold your hand, wife, and walk down the road, and you don't do it, well, then you're not practicing what you're going out there to learn by the counselor.
I mean, not everybody loves to do that, but you have to practice, you know.
So
Yeah,
but
share the love.
Because women really like to be pampered.
Pampered, yes.
yes.
I like to be pampered, so
They like to
why
be
should
pampered.
other women not like to be pampered? You know, we feel love, we feel, appreciated. When I get home, sometimes if my husband, if Tony doesn't say, how was your day, or he just like touch me on my head or something, sometimes I feel so, like I'm nobody. I like to be pampered, So I sure everybody, all women out there love to be pampered by their husbands.
And there's a lot of
Yeah.
humor between
And
both of you, right?
Of
Yeah.
course, oh my
I believe
goodness,
it.
humor. You have to be humorous in your marriage.
Yeah.
But I tell you, you all got it, man.
You have to be humorous. He's really humorous. He have me laughing all the time. Even I'm on my job and he have me laughing over the phone.
That's nice. That's nice. Yeah.
We laugh a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
we
you
we
know-
have tasted a lot of that humor in the past couple of days. Yeah.
I know, right?
Young people, please be humorous.
Yes,
You know,
work
let
on
the
it.
stress, ease the stress,
I
let it
know.
go. Not only work, pay the bills, work. No, make some time for your family, for especially husband and wives. Even though the kids are around, show the kids how share the love, so they will grow with that love. What must I say? Buy her a candy if she loves chocolate, if she loves candy, whatever she loves.
Get some
Well,
flowers.
know,
Flowers touch your heart.
Flowers or whatever.
Yeah, get some
She
flowers.
likes, even though you don't have money, but you could give her a little gum. She might appreciate it,
Mhm.
I
or a
am.
little mint or something. So,
And not the price.
it's not how much you pay for it, but it's the thought.
The thought, yeah.
And I'm sure she will appreciate it. So
And
just share the
and
love.
what would she do for him?
Oh, what would she do for him?
Yeah, what should she do for him? What would a conscience tell her to do for him?
Well,
So
But
that
you know-
question
you-
is for
you-
you, girl.
you know what your husband likes? Maybe make him a cup of coffee if he doesn't ask for it. Maybe tickle his ears. Tony likes that.
Mhm.
To do what?
Yeah, she
tickle
go
his
get-
ears. I go get a Q-tip without he's asking me, and I tickle his ears, and he likes it. Then he pampering too, and
That makes a day.
yeah, and that's
Yeah.
that. He doesn't
It
need
goes both
anything
ways.
else.
Yes.
So you don't always have to do something like all day, but just one thing makes the difference. And as I said, he loves coffee, so I'll just make him a cup of coffee and take it to him, and he will appreciate it. Or if no coffee and your husband likes to maybe, well, we don't drink, but if he wants to have maybe a little beer or something, a little wine, or maybe some soda or something, without him asking, give him it and share the love.
Now, one final question, and I really want it to be final. I know you all are tired, you had a long day. Seeing that you all are great cooks, Do you ever think of going out on a date, maybe to a meal in a restaurant or something?
Of course, we do.
Yeah.
Because I know people who are good cooks, they find it a little difficult to really go out there. And,
Exactly. You hit the nail on the head there
Well, the
because
food don't be great as when we
when
cook,
you cook,
you
because
know. But sometimes
when you cook your own food, definitely
Yeah.
you know what you add in your
Mhm.
food. You know what
you know
what you put in your
it.
food. You know what.
But
definitely.
sometimes you need a time out with your spouse.
Yes.
yes, I
You
think
know,
this is
you
what I
need
was
to go
trying
and
to
have
arrive
that-
at, the time
yeah,
out.
you need a time out with your spouse, even though you don't want to eat the food, but you can have a little something to
A
drink
date,
with,
man. You can
of
go
your
on a date.
likeness.
If we go on a date,
You
it
know?
have to be
Yeah.
A low budget date will
It
do,
is
you know.
A
low
low
budget
budget date to do.
date.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. If
You know, you get something in your 50-50.
Yeah, if you
That's
can
right,
if
that's
you can
right.
afford for both of you, buy one and 50-50.
Yeah,
You know?
share.
So
Share equally, man.
yeah, and it helps you. Okay, so for me, I love to go by the waters and sit, you know, by the sea. So I would tell him, can you take me to the water? We will buy an ice cream. I don't want a whole ice cream. And we will share 50-50. So young people, you can do that too.
Yeah. you
Share
don't have to have
50-50.
money.
You don't have to, this is not for long term, like who already married, marriage in the 38 years or 20 something years. You could be married 2 years or a year or whatever and still do that,
Oh yeah.
you know. So once you share 50-50, you will see how you will apply that, and it's very, very good and great to do. I love it.
Yeah, it really works.
It works, yeah, it really works. Let me put it this way.
I hit the spot.
In the spot, huh?
That way, yes.
Yeah,
I
we
hit the
tried it. We never knew about it,
spot. Yeah.
but
Now that it's time we
yeah,
get
this
in
age,
at this age,
We never
now we
knew,
realizing how it's important to keep the flame burning. Yeah,
Mhm.
because if you let it out, oh my God, you're in trouble. Yeah, so
Indeed.
keep it burning, keep it burning, keep the fire burning. Yeah.
yeah.
Well, thank you very much, folks. I really enjoyed this. There are a lot of things that I have, you know, I can catch up on myself.
Yes.
Right, Louise?
Keep on the 50-50.
We,
Keep on the 50.
we never too old or too young.
Yeah,
to
you
learn.
could dry Louis' hair.
Yes.
Like Tony
Scratch
dry
her
my
back.
hair,
Ah,
scratch her
scratch her neck,
hair.
yeah.
You
Okay.
scratch
You
your back.
know, scratch. Oh, I love my back scratch. Oh, I love my feet massage.
Oh boy.
And sometimes, you know,
Between the toes,
yeah,
rub.
between my toes, I go on the bed. I say, "Oh, Tony, please, can you please?" Sometimes a little Vicks on my feet, under my feet. It hurts so much. I don't have time to go to the massage parlor to get it done. So
So
he
when
does it for me, and he does a great job.
I trust to save money.
Yeah. So husband and wives out there, try it.
Try
Try
it.
it. You know.
Instead of going to the hairdresser to
Yeah.
get your hair done,
Yeah.
wash and dry, hubby at home can do it, and you save a
Yes.
couple of $100.
Yes, yes, yes.
That's right.
And what's better than to know your loved hands?
Oh, yeah.
Washing your hair?
Those hands. Well, I will tell you at the beginning. Oh my God, we gotta end this, but it is so interesting, you know.
Go ahead.
At the beginning, when I just got married, Tony never liked to hold hands because, you know, he said it's respect, you know, and
Yeah.
so he never liked to hold hands.
Mm.
But so we had a little issue over that, like, you know, so why don't want to hold my hands? Am I a, you know, another woman, or you know, we used to like, but it's not that. I just used to tell him that. And as you grow older, and we get older in marriage, you know how it's important to like, because I will always hold his hands. I'm always holding him, even though he doesn't want to hold my hands, but I will hold him like this.
It's not
And we
good.
walk and say, wait for me, don't go. You know, even though he doesn't want to hold my hands like this, you know. And
No, it's not like that.
Isn't that you shy?
it's not that he
No,
doesn't
no,
want to
no,
hold
no,
my
it's not
hands,
like
but
shy.
you know, that's respect, yeah, for his older elder brothers and sisters and stuff, you know.
Yeah, you see,
When
I
we are
was
around
just
them, we
brought up that
share
way.
deep
Yeah,
respect
you see,
Yeah.
that's a
around
culture.
them, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a culture.
This,
Mm.
well, some people they say, oh, they're not lovey-dovey and they're not, you know, I'm not this lovey-dovey type and not this or that. But no, you don't talk about it like that. You know, sometimes
Let's
the
work on it
wives and the
together.
husband is very stressed, you know. sometimes because you went to work, you don't know how their day was, you know. So we have to make them happy and comfortable when they comes home. Ease that stress
Mm-hmm.
by giving a little scratch,
On the head.
clean on the head, cleaning the ears. No, well, not I mean that already cleaning the ears, but it calm you down.
Yes, yes,
Yes,
yes.
yes.
Certain
that-
things you
yes.
do,
They are nerve
it
ends.
calms you down.
Yeah.
Like if I'm really stressed, Tony will just come and just start to squeeze on my shoulders and scratch behind my neck, and my shoulders will just drop. All the tension, all the stress, it's just like, that feels so good. You made
Yeah.
my day.
Mhm.
Very nice, very nice.
Yes,
I
so
know.
you
Keep
guys
up the good
try
work.
it.
Yeah, man.
Keep up the
Yeah,
good work,
you
man.
guys
Keep
try.
up the
These
good
little
work.
things work,
Mhm.
you know.
Okay.
So,
Well, thank you very much, folks. I will say that I really enjoyed this conversation.
we
It
did
has
it.
taken us
we
into
had a
different,
great day together.
a great day
Yeah.
together,
And don't forget to pray, please. Without prayer, we can't make it.
Prayers move mountains.
Yeah, we can't
Yeah,
make it without prayers. I believe
That's
in a
all
lot
it
of prayers.
takes. Prayer, a little prayer, and your family life will grow and get better. Trust me.
so thank you very much, folks. You can
Yes.
wave a little bye-bye there and
Bye.
everyone.
Love you guys.
See you in the